What's up, guys? So I want to make a video after a viewer requested how I go about like limiting beliefs and whatnot. Okay, so here's something that I've learned literally from this past weekend from going to a Tony Robbins event. Bro, if you sleep on Tony Robbins' his stuff, dude, you are out of your mind. Okay, so his stuff legit works, man. So it was a really funny exercise, really fun too, man. It worked really well because I've used it a few times since that event, and so think about your limiting belief, right? For example, right? You think you're not attractive to women because you're short, right? You in your mind, you think that you are a short guy, right? And that you can't get girls, can't get the girl you really want, whatever, okay? So let's take this belief for example. So in our minds, we replay this over and over very seriously, right? So in order to break this limiting belief, man, we gotta make it feel stupid, right? You gotta make fun of it, okay? So, for example, this is literally what we did the event. You're gonna take two fingers, right? I'm gonna use one, okay? Stick with your nose, right? And then you're gonna talk, right? Do I sound serious or do I sound stupid? Do I sound silly, right? Or do this. Am I sounding serious or stupid, right? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do I sound funny or what? So after you do that, you start talking this stupid fucking voice, right? You say your limiting belief, right? So here we go. And you say it in a way that you're like making fun of it, right? Imagine you're talking shit to someone, you're like, yeah, you're trying to talk shit to someone, right? So we're talking shit to our limiting belief, right? And dude, I'm telling you, once you try this shit, you might be like, what the fuck is he about to do? But it really works, man. It's really funny, man. I remember listening, I was like, all right. And I actually did the thing, and I'm like, oh shit, this does a good job, right? So we're gonna do this now, okay? So you're gonna do the thing in your nose, take that limiting belief and say it out loud, right? And you're gonna be like, that's stupid. That's a stupid fucking thought. And then you're gonna think of a million things instead. You can replace that. You gotta replace, that's the thing. So we're imagining like a CD, right? Or a DVD, right? Once it's all scratched up, I mean, it doesn't work. You have to get a new CD or DVD, right? So if you're old enough to remember CDs and DVDs, right? So you buy a new one at the store, works great till you scratch it up. Then you're like, oh fuck, it doesn't work anymore. And then you got to get a new CD. So this is what we're doing. We're taking that limited belief, we're scratching the fuck out of it so it doesn't work anymore, right? Because we're saying it really stupidly. And then we gotta replace it with a new belief. Okay, so our new belief is gonna be girls find me super attractive and I have an amazing dating life. Okay, go through a bunch of it. Start saying it like, excuse me, take a minute and just think of all kinds of things you could replace it right with. Okay, and just take your top one. Okay, so you'd be like, girls find me amazingly attractive. I get super hot chicks. I have an amazing dating life. I feel super great about my dating life. It gets better every single day. Um, all kinds of women want to date me. I have way too many dating choices. Whatever sounds the best to you, right? We're going to choose it, okay? So go back to the first step. Oh, girls don't like me because they think I'm short. What a stupid fucking belief. Girls absolutely fucking love me, man. I have an amazing dating life and very, very attractive women fucking love me. I'm going to rinse and repeat that shit 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just do it over and over. Oh, girls must think I'm not attractive. They don't like me because I'm not tall enough. And fuck that shit. Fuck that stupid thought. What a stupid fucking thought. Girls absolutely love me, and I have an absolutely amazing dating life. You're gonna keep doing that, and eventually, when you start saying the thing, your old limiting belief over and over in a stupid fucking voice, it takes all the power away. I'm telling you, bro, just try this, right? Try this because it really works out. And you just got to reframe it. And once we get rid of that old thing, we got to replace it with something new, right? It's kind of like an old bad habit. You smoke cigarettes, right? It's not a must. I've never quit cigarettes, but just from I heard from people, or just like eating shit food, right? You take that old habit of like, okay, that's something I can relate to is eating shit food, right? Because you're bored or you're hungry or whatever. You get rid of that old habit, but you got to replace it with something new, right? Instead of eating junk food shit, you replace your new habit with like a fucking super green smoothie or something like that, So that's what we're doing. We're taking these old limiting beliefs and we're scratching the fuck out of the CD so our mind can't even replay it anymore, right? Just like a DVD player or a CD player, right? You scratch the fucking CD, now the CD player, DVD player is like, error, I can't even fucking read this shit anymore, right? And we replace it with a brand new CD. That's what we really want to play in our mind, okay? Think about that, guys. So I gotta think of our mind as like analogies. So a lot of things in life, man, just think of different analogies of how you can think of this shit, right? So back to it again, okay? Let's do, think of something in your mind, right? Or even put in the comments below, what's your old limiting belief? What's a new one you're gonna replace it with, right? And it just takes, you just do this repetition of like 5, like each limiting belief, right? Start off with 1, right? For example, the height thing. And make fun of it. It's fucking do it so many times, that stupid fucking voice or whatever voice you want to do, and make it sound stupid in your head, okay? And out loud, be like, that's a stupid fucking thought. And with like fucking confidence, man, just like even you don't fucking believe it at first, because that's the thing, you're not gonna believe it at first, but you gotta repeat it over and over and over, just like how you did with your limiting belief, right? You said it so many times in your fucking head. Whether it's whether you might even be fucking short, you might be an average fucking dude, right? Like me, I'm like 5'9". Am I tall by any means? No. I still fucking get hot chicks because you know why? Because if I were to go around thinking, oh man, I'm not tall enough, this and that, bro, there's guys shorter than me who fucking pull better girls than I do. Dude, it's not about your fucking height, guys. A lot of things in your life, man, it's just like, it's all about, because we're replaying our mind over and over, and it gets ingrained, kind of like you go down a dirt road and they don't like replow it or like resurface it every once in a while. You start getting tread marks, right? Or you start getting the divots, after a week of, the same cars going down the same road every day. It starts getting, you can see the in the dirt road where it's like, all right, cool, this is where everyone's driving, right? And if nobody comes by and like resurface it, it makes everything even, then eventually you're going to have giant divots, right? Where all the tires, day after day, the same, 100 cars are going down, up and down this fucking dirt road, and it's getting deeper and deeper, right? So eventually it's like our mind, right? It's getting harder to get out of that fucking, those treads, or that, can't even think the right fucking word to describe it, but you know what I'm saying, right? Same thing in our mind, right? And we got to really shake it up sometimes. Really got to fucking like this, the exercise of like, oh yeah, I'm just not tall enough, huh? Like, make it sound so fucking stupid where now you scratch up the old thought. We got to replace it with something new, right? So, guys, don't sleep on this fucking technique, man. It's worked for me. I'm surprised how fucking quick it's worked, but you have to go through and actually repeat this over and over, okay? So, do it extra. Do like 10 times, okay? And throughout the day, say your fucking new belief that replaced your old one. Just keep fucking saying it. Because eventually you keep saying it over and over, you're going to start fucking believing it. That's the thing, guys. So that's how you get rid of your limiting beliefs. And yeah, man, reach out if you want to talk, guys. Peace.